Welcome to Italy, an ancient country with a rich history and colorful culture that has given us some of the most delicious food in the world. I'm here with Tuscanini, a brand that's dedicated to bringing those authentic flavors of Italy right to your table. And with the help of some culinary artisans and amazing chefs, I got to explore Italy's diverse regions to discover where this overwhelming passion for culinary excellence comes from. Hello everyone, I'm Roberto Serrini, your culinary guide, and in this series we're exploring what I consider are the cornerstones of Italian food culture that uniquely define this beloved cuisine.
In every bite of our food, you can find a little piece of the big country that is Italy.
I couldn't agree with you more, Ophelia. To understand these building blocks of flavor that define Italian cuisine, we're traveling north to south, talking with some of the world's greatest culinary artisans to understand how they use heritage techniques and generational knowledge in the modern age to maintain a demanding level of excellence for their products.
Dove siamo adesso è una salina antica, più o meno del 1400. Si è sempre fatto sale nelle coste marsalesi. Da sempre.
To launch this adventure, I head to Emilia-Romagna to get to know what makes these bursting balls of sunshine produce some of the world's most exquisite wine.
In this region has a very historical place. It's the oldest region in the world regulated for the wine production.
And how that wine, with centuries of knowledge and patience, becomes the cherished elixir known as balsamic vinegar.
The balsamic vinegar is something amazing. It's an history, it's a family traditional history.
Balsamic vinegar of Modena is a very ancient product. We have evidences that since Roman time, people was using it to help the digestion.
Searching for a different type of therapy, we'll travel to the idyllic island of Favignana, where we get a chance to speak to one of the last heritage fishermen keeping the traditional methods alive, and discover why Mediterranean tuna is prized all over the world.
La Favignana è buonissimo perché se lo mangi tipo di grasso leggermente migliore. Infatti i giapponesi quando lo portano via vanno a mangiare per tenere quel grasso, per quella soddisfazione che chiede loro.
Another product known all over the world comes from sun-soaked Puglia, where we got to walk among the millennia-old olive groves and speak to one of the oldest families still making this premium product the classic way, who know this trade quite possibly better than anyone else on earth.
Fare un olio buono non dipende soltanto dalla zona di produzione o dall'albero o dall'oliva. Fare un olio buono significa che devi stare attento a 1000 particolari, tutti quegli elementi indispensabili che oggi ci permettono di dire che l'olio è un elisir di vita.
Another life-giving Italian product, at least to me, is pasta. So, in Tuscany, I got a very special lesson from a master Cesarine, who's dedicated to educating the classic way to make Italy's main staple.
Pasta is not a side dish for us, but it's the main character of our show.
And with over 350 varieties to be knowledgeable in, it can definitely be a lot of homework. But listen, at least you get to eat your final exam, and trust me, you're going to be begging for summer school. And finally, we're going to finish our adventure in Trapani, visiting a positively ancient salt mine where they have been cultivating this white gold since the time of the Phoenicians, and get downright philosophical discussing the delicate ecosystem and precise balance of elements that produce the world's finest sea salt.
Tu considera una cosa, noi siamo 90% di acqua e se non abbiamo sali all'interno di quell'acqua siamo morti. Il sale è vita.
Ma tu sei un poeta. Honestly, it is impossible not to get poetic about Italy when talking food, so come along with us as we discover not just what makes this country so amazing, but so very delicious as well, on Tasting Italy with me, Roberto Serrini.